Hey, what's up out there, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Standing in front of my F-150. This is the Raptor style bumper that I put on here a few weeks ago. Remember I took off the other one, and it's a good looking bumper, but I got a problem. Changed the back one as well, my rear bumper as well. But I got one little problem. It doesn't match. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. All right, so here we got the Raptor style bumper that I put on here, and what I'm telling you about, it doesn't match. Now, it matches that. It's a gloss black, and it matches the rest of the vehicle. But the first bumper that I got when I ordered both of them was I got the rear bumper, okay? And let me show you what the rear bumper looks like. And I don't think I ever really showed you guys this in the video. It's raining here today in St. Louis, and it's on and off. We're supposed to stop. At least we got warm weather, but it is raining. It's supposed to stop. There's the rear bumper. And if you take a really good look at that rear bumper, and this is a steel bumper. This is a heavy duty steel bumper, but it's in a rugged black finish, okay? It's in a rugged black satin finish, not a matte. It's a rugged black satin finish, okay? Kind of satin to matte a little bit, all right? And it doesn't match the front bumper. I love this bumper. I really do. I love this rear bumper. It's got the little slots in it right there where you can put your feet up in. Right here, they had openings for the lights, where you put your rear lights. I better assume just stuck mine down here at the bottom because I kind of like the way that looks down at the bottom. But that's my rear bumper, and we'll go back to the front. And I wanted you guys to see that. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I did put a new floor in here, and I don't know if I talked about it. I may have talked about it. And it took me about 3 days to put this floor down. This floor is glued to the floor. I mean, it took some time. But that's the front bumper. So what I want to do is I want to make the front bumper match the rear bumper. So how do we do that? How do we make that bumper, this front Raptor style bumper, match that rear one? So this is what I'm using. I'm using this Rust-Oleum peel coat. It's a rugged coat. Rugged coat, if you see, look at the top. The same type of texture it leaves that's on the back bumper. So it's gonna make that match the front bumpers match the back one. Now, I got this stuff off of Amazon for 17 bucks. And the reason why is because when you go into the local auto stores, this stuff is like $25, $26 a can, okay? So I ordered a can of it off of that. All I'm gonna need is one can, and I'll put about 4 coats on it. I did my old bumper like that because in my original F-150, if you see in the picture, that the bumper was chrome at first. So what I did was I used this stuff here. Now, when I found this stuff in one of the auto stores, they were clearancing it off, and it was like $7.95 a can. That's why I bought it. So, but I want you guys to take a look at this bumper. All right, as we switch this around. Now, I want you to notice that this Raptor style bumper comes in 3 parts, okay? You got one, you got the centerpiece here, and then you got the other part over there. See, these 2 parts here separate. And when I put those on, I mean, it took me a little bit of time to get them on because, you know, you had to do a little bit of bending because the stuff that they send is not all the way in, you know, it's not all the way perfect fit. It fits, but I had to do just some slight bending to it. As you can see, this is a metal bumper, okay? And it's a metal bumper. I'm not gonna say it's a solid steel bumper. It may be some type of aluminum, you know, composite mixed with some kind of steel or whatever. Now, the back bumper is steel. And when I tell you how heavy it was very heavy. That back bumper back there weighs something like, I believe that back bumper weighed like about 75 pounds, something like that. So I may be right, I may be wrong, but yeah, I believe when I weighed, it weighed about 75 pounds. This wasn't as heavy. This came in 3 pieces. That back bumper actually came in 3 pieces too, but the side piece is on it. And I'll show you. Let's take a look at this back bumper back here. And I'll show you. The rear bumper came in 3 pieces as well, okay? But the 3 pieces it came in, those 2 pieces there had to be connected. But this stuff is solid steel, okay? This stuff right here It's solid steel. Now, if you see this like this black piece of tread that's up there, I put that on there. And the reason why I put that on there is because even the way that I put this bumper on here, even if it's all the way down, when you open up this back door was prone to rest on that metal. And if it's prone to rest on that metal, you put pressure on it, what are you gonna do? You're gonna scratch the paint up on it. So that's the reason why I put that there, that there. Now I'm gonna finish filling this in right here and right there and right there, because I have some more parts that I just went to Harbor Freight and picked those up, which are right here. I picked up, I got 3 pieces of it, I believe, which is this stuff right here, okay? So put it up, make it all match real good. But right now, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to paint, put the peel coat, which is, it's like a wrap. And the reason why I'm not going to take the bumper off, I was going to take it off, but I'm not going to take it off because I'm not too much worried about overspray. I'm going to tape it off and paper it off and everything, but I'm not too much worried about overspray because this stuff just peels right off, if you get any overspray on it. Now, if I was going to paint this where it was going to be a permanent paint color on it, then I would take the bumpers off and then I would do it. And not only that, but I would, I'd have to sand it down some, and then I'd have to prime it, and put some type of, some type of adhesion promoter and stuff on it in order to make the paint stick. But we're going to do this like this, and we're going to see how this is going to work. First, I'm going to get this thing taped off. All right, so you can see I got this all taped up, and the first thing I'm going to do before I start putting the Rust-Oleum peel coat on there, I'm going to clean it off with a little bit of surface prep. I always use a little bit of surface prep, and with anything, I use some surface prep. And one of the reasons why is because it just makes everything nice and clean. You can either use that or you can use alcohol, So surface prep is just as good. Alcohol is good because alcohol dries up real fast. Just to make sure that the surface that you're putting on is clean as possible. The thing I love about, different type of Rust-Oleum and the, what you call the plasti dip stuff is that you don't have to sand the surface down. I mean, the stuff goes over. Just make sure your surface is good and clean, and make sure that it's not wet. Any water that gets on it it's not going to stick right if it's wet. If it gets a drip of water on it, where that drip goes, it's not going to dry. It's going to be wet. Wherever that drip is at, it's going to be wet. So we want to get that good cleaned up around there first before we do anything. Okay, so now we're on the driver's side. The passenger side is done, but I'm not going to show it to you until I finish doing this side. And like I said, I am not going to do this middle center part, which is right there. That's not going to be done. I'm going to leave that to see how this comes out. Now, if all these come out correctly, like I said, if they come out looking good the way I want them to look, and what I want help from my viewers, leave in the comments and tell me, what do you think, please? Let me know if you like it. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me know if you think I should do the middle, the big part of the front bumper as well. Let me know if you think I should do it. Okay, I'm asking for input on it this time. And a word of advice to you all, whoever's using this stuff here, please make sure that you are in a well-ventilated area, okay? Because this stuff is gagging, I'm telling you now. This Rust-Oleum peel coat, this stuff is very, very gagging. So just make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. And if you're not in a well-ventilated area, or just make sure you got some kind of mask on. I mean, I got my whole door open to my shop, and I got the windows open, so I got fresh air coming in. Just make sure, be safe with it, okay? All right, everybody, so I'm done. First of all, we're gonna take a look at the back, the rear bumper. That's the rear bumper. Let's walk around here to the front, and it kind of looks like it's Take a look outside. It's clearing up. You know, we got some blue skies, and we're supposed to be free of rain for the next 4 to 5 days. All right. So I didn't show you the passenger side first. There's the passenger side. There's that bumper. And it's kind of hard to see the other one in the back, but they are pretty much matching in the same way. Now, the ones in the front look a little bit more matte than the ones in the back, but I know how to correct that. I know how to correct that, okay? So, and we got the driver's side done. There's the driver's side right there, okay? And so now, like I said, if y'all notice, I did not do the center, the bumper in the middle, okay? So you got the textured look, which is right here, textured look, which is right there. You got paint look, which is right there, textured look right there on the bottom mesh. You know, those things look like honeycombs. And then we look on the other side over there, and you got the other textured look. So, I mean, this is my question to you all. What do you think? Do you think I should do the middle bumper as well? If you think I should do the middle bumper as well, please leave me a comment. Let me know, okay? And, you know, if you guys think it's going to look good with the whole thing done, then I'll do the whole thing, just like the one in the back, you know? So it'll be pretty much matching with what's back there. So, and if you didn't like it, tell me. Just, you know, you can be honest, you know, and you know, it's either if you like it or if not, you know, if you think I should. Remember something, you know, this stuff I use is peelable. This stuff is definitely peelable. This Rust-Oleum, y'all can see that right there. The peel coat, rugged coat, okay, it is peelable. And you know what? This kind of feels like the same stuff. I'll be honest with you, what it feels like. It feels like I got some stuff that's up here that's used for bed coating. And I'm trying to figure out there it is right there. Like, it's the Rust-Oleum Pro for undercoating. Okay, kind of, but it's not as rugged looking as this is. This has it's got like a texture to it. That's more of a textured finish, and that's more of a smooth matte-like finish. In the back is the same way. The back has a textured finish to it, and it looks a little bit more shiny in the back, and I know why it looks a little bit more shiny in the back, which I'm going to do the same as the way I did the back up in the front, so that it's all matching. So, you know, let me know what you think, you know, and I appreciate it. I mean, if you like, please hit the like, the subscribe buttons, you know, the notification buttons. Those are very, very important to the channel. It helps me to constantly try to bring and keep some good content going. Other than that, you know, hope y'all enjoyed it. Like I said, please leave me a comment. Should I stay or should I go? Let me know. Should it stay or should it go? Or should it go all the way across it? That's what I want to know. We'll see y'all next time on the channel. Peace.